After a week of discussions with clients, both one-on-one and in our Rex Roundtable, we had discussions around marketing agencies. Marketing agencies that help with Facebook ads, marketing agencies that helped with SEO, digital marketing agencies. Where discussion focused around working with them, maybe working against them. And so today I thought we would discuss why you may use an agency. But more importantly, when you do use an agency, you have a very, very specific role in the relationship with that agency. And it's a role that I think most marketers, most leaders, most owners of small business relinquish. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is to the detriment of the business. Welcome to JTInTheRaw, show 242, right through the thin on business. And after 32 years in business, I have just a few things to chew with you. And today, it's about you being a little lackadaisical, a little lazy, a little soft on the marketing agencies that you are employing to help you grow your business. So, love you to join the conversation at any stage. Feel free to put comments in below. Good morning, Mirror. Welcome. Great to have you here this morning. So let's talk about what this might look like. And I reckon I am going to piss off a few marketing agencies. I'm going to annoy a few people that sit on Facebook and tell people that they are the experts in generating leads for you. Because I think I'm going to annoy them when I tell you what you should be doing when you're working with one of these agencies. Okay, so to prepare for today, I did some research and I Googled, why should I have a marketing agency? I found about 22 different websites that had checklists on why we should use an agency. And some of the reasons are really valid. The most common of these 5. Number 1 is that you can outsource your marketing to focus on other aspects of your business. We're going to come back to number 1. Number 2, when you're working with a digital marketing agency, it gives you a reason to develop a digital marketing strategy. I love that one. Statistically, 49% of small businesses do not have a digital marketing agency. Good morning, Paul. Great to have you on board. 49% of small businesses do not have a digital marketing strategy. Of course, if you do come to Australia's only tech summit for the fitness industry on July 21, 22, you will leave with a digital marketing strategy. Marissa Hoff, good morning. It will also allow you to modernize. When you're working with an agency, you get a modern, an up-to-date digital marketing strategy. I like that one. Number 3, this is a common one. Number 3 again is competent team. That you have a team full of experience and skills that you may not have in order to help your digital marketing. Now, in theory, that should give you a great ROI. My question often is, okay, how do you determine that competency? And I'll come to that shortly. But it does make sense that when you outsource your digital marketing, you're outsourcing that to a competent person. Number 4, this is a big one, and this is an important one, and this is why you would definitely use an agency, is that they have access to tools, commercial analytical tools that you don't get access to. Because they've got multiple clients, they can offset the cost of quite expensive tools to be able to help you. I love this one. I think this is a really important benefit of outsourcing your marketing and getting a digital agency, is that they've got access to these tools, these analytical tools to help you with your strategy. Number 5, there's a convenience to having an outsourced marketing strategy. Your time, yeah, maybe your money, but there's convenience. Chris Stevenson, good morning, good afternoon, and how are you, sir? So there is a degree of convenience. So then the question becomes, okay, well, how do you choose? How do you choose an agency? You know, in our industry, in the fitness industry, there is a plethora of people that are connecting with gym owners on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Instagram, promising 10x growth, promising that they can find you 100x leads. Whether they can or not, I'm not debating that. I'm just saying that's their marketing strategy. So how do you choose a digital marketing agency? Well, number one, would it have to be their experience? Number two would have to be their reviews. Like, do your due diligence before engaging an agency. Now, this to me is a really critical component. Do your due diligence. Do your research. Look beyond just reviews. Look beyond their experience. Phone one of their customers. You know, most agencies, if they're worth their weight in gold, if they're as good as they say they are, they'll have testimonials on their website. And on their website, those testimonials should say Justin Tamsett Active Management. So why don't you Google Active Management and call Justin Tamsett and say, hey, I noticed you're using digital marketing agency A. You've got a testimonial on their website. What do you think? It's a random call, but doing your due diligence is an important component before outsourcing your marketing. Secondly, think about their service approach. Get a really good understanding of what their service delivery is going to be. What does that look like? How often are they meeting with you? How often are you getting reports? There's so many things we should be looking at here around the service. Don't just take their word for it. Get it written down. And finally, your budget. You know, too many marketing agencies get you in on a low entry and then increase the fee. So yeah, we can do your marketing for you at $500 a month. $500 a month gets you like 2 phone calls. It doesn't get you any strategy. You actually got to get to $1,000 or $1,500. Or perish the thought, this week I spoke to a client that's paying $3,000 a month. Now, here is the most intriguing thing that I found around doing research on who or why you would get a digital marketing agency. And that is this. Every single agency said it will give you more time to focus on what's important in your business. When you outsource, they're saying, when you outsource your digital marketing strategy to them, it gives you more time to focus on other aspects of your business. Gives you more time to focus on more important aspects of your business. My question is this: what the hell is more important than lead generation? What? What is it? Put it in the comments below. Tell me in the comments below what the hell is more important than lead generation. Getting new sales, increasing the yield of our current customers, marketing to our current membership base or customer base. What is more important than your digital marketing strategy? There is nothing more. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is my beef and my bugbear and my rant this morning, is that you are too lazy. Not intentionally. Unintentionally, you are too lazy. You must hold your digital marketing agencies more accountable. You must hold them more accountable. I'm all for outsourcing digital marketing because there are aspects that they can do that you can't do. Those 5 reasons. I concur with the majority of those reasons that I just shared. But you can't set and forget with a digital marketing agency. You still have to be involved. So, here are my 5 points. Here are my 5 points that if you're going to get a digital marketing agency to work for you, that you must consider. Number one is you must give them a quantitative brief. A quantitative brief. What I mean by that is I'm employing you, I'm outsourcing to you, I'm paying you X dollars. Therefore, I want Y. I want Y dollars, or I want Y sales, or I want Y increase in my yield, or I want Y number of leads. I don't care what it is, but you put a number on that and you hold them accountable for that. Because if they agree to work with you, then there's that measurement. There's no black and white. There's no grey. It's black or white. They either got it for you or they didn't. So number one is be super clear with a quantitative brief that you give to that marketing agency. I bet most of them will run for the hills when you start doing that. Number two is you've got to meet regularly with them. You've got to meet regularly with them, whether it's a Zoom call, whether it's face-to-face. Don't have them just send you a report. You need a weekly report. Categorically, point blank, you need a weekly report from your marketing agency so that you can see the numbers that they're telling you they're producing. And you can compare those numbers to what's actually happening in your business. But you need to meet with them regularly. Okay? Number three, do not be afraid to hold them accountable. Do not be afraid to hold them accountable. You're the freaking customer. You have a responsibility to hold them accountable. So don't be afraid to question their data. Don't be afraid to question what they're doing. You need a return on your investment. Don't let them pull the wool over your eyes. Hold them accountable. Number four, don't be afraid to change agencies. If they're not achieving that quantitative brief, leave. Leave. Do your research first, find a different agency, and then move. Do I have examples of what a sample weekly report should include? Marissa, as a matter of fact, I do. And it's your quantitative brief. So your weekly report should be the numbers that are going to give you that quantitative result that you want. So if you're trying to generate leads from Facebook, then you want a weekly report of how many leads did we generate and what did that cost us? Cost per click, cost per lead. If you're trying to generate sales, online sales, okay? This is our end result that we want from our digital marketing. What are we getting there? So your sample weekly report relates directly to the numbers that you want to achieve. Oh, I like Braxy saying there, do they lock you into a contract? Again, a lot of them do want you into a contract. I'm not locking you into a contract. I'll stay with you if you are giving me those results. You don't need to worry about me leaving if you're achieving those quantitative results. Simple as that. You don't need a contract. You say you can help me? Great. Achieve those results and I'm going nowhere. But don't be afraid to change agencies. Too many business owners think that they're locked into that agency for life. It's not a mortgage. You can even change your mortgage if you need to. You can change your billing company if you need to. You can change your software company if you need to. You can also change your marketing agency. Don't be afraid. And number 5, give your own ideas. Give your own ideas. Yes, yes, yes. They'll tell you they know more than you. But you are the one that is in the trenches. You are the one that has your finger on the pulse. You are the one that knows what's going on literally in your business. You know what the inquiries are saying when they come in. You know what the conversion rate is. You know what yield you're getting. You know the data in your own business, and therefore you can give that feedback back to the agency. And you must do that. This is not a one-way relationship. Too many business owners employ an agency and go, there you go, I don't need to do anything. It's hands off. No. So while those 5 suggestions that they give on 22 websites on why you should employ an agency, and the number 1 of those 5 is that it allows you to free you up for other aspects of your business, that's awesome. But there is nothing more important than lead generation. There is nothing more important than sales. There is nothing more important than conversing with your current clients to upsell them, to cross-sell them, to increase the yield. Your digital marketing strategy is quite possibly the oxygen that keeps your business alive. So therefore you need to keep your business alive by keeping an eye on that digital marketing strategy. Let me tell you this, you are the customer. You tell the marketing agency what you want and they either deliver it or they don't. It's not the other way around. The marketing agency doesn't tell you what you need and then deliver that. You tell them what you want and their job is to deliver it. That's it. As simple as that. I hope I've saved everybody who watches this a shitload of money, because too many agencies are taking the piss. Too many agencies are ripping off small businesses because they're not being held accountable by the small business. They're telling them, we can do everything, don't you worry about it, just leave it in our hands. And you're falling for it. You're falling for it. Hit the brakes, go back, renegotiate. Those 5 points again from me. Give a quantitative brief, meet regularly, and get those weekly reports of results. Don't be afraid to hold them accountable. Don't be afraid to change agencies, and don't be afraid to give them your own ideas. If you got any value out of today's show, love you to share it or tag anyone in the comments. And if you are working with a marketing agency, let's tag them. Let's see what they think of this little rant. Because I can tell you, there's a bucket load of marketing agencies that are poor. Poor in the sense of their communication back to their customer. Poor in the sense of just delivering what they think they should deliver, not what you need as a customer. So, my rant is over. I hope it got value. I hope it cuts through for you. And I hope it helps you. That's what JTInTheRaw is all about. Challenging you, helping you, and trying to make you a few extra bucks or save you a few extra bucks. Anyway, that's me done for the week. I'll catch you next week. Catch you on the flip side.